All right, Adam, so now that we've gone through your resume, I have a couple follow-up questions for you.
Okay.
All right, so just to get started, you'll be spending majority of your time delivering or picking up merchandise. So this includes bulky and heavy items like front-load washers and fridges. Is this something you'll be comfortable handling safely?
How big are these things?
Well, I mean, do you have a fridge? Have you seen a fridge before?
Yeah, but they're all like different sizes. I don't know. I guess I would have to say it would depend on the size of the item itself.
Sure. Okay. All right. So actually, just to follow up with that, are you going to be comfortable lifting in excess of 50 pounds?
Like all the time?
Yes, on an ongoing basis. Actually, several times throughout the day.
I'm gonna guess. Like,
Yeah.
if I have to.
If you have to.
Yeah.
All right. I have another question, kind of separate from that, but can you think about a time where you were in a traffic jam and you were late for an important delivery, and what actions did you take?
They just gotta wait, right? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm sitting in traffic. Like, I can control the traffic, so you know, I'll get there when I get there. It's kind of how I like to do things.
Okay. Have you ever been in an accident or collision before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me about it. What happened?
Well, you know, they say it was my fault, but really it was their fault. Like, they totally cut me off. They came out of nowhere, dude, and they just came right in front of me, and I slammed my car into them.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, this is last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
All right. So, have you ever planned a trip before where you didn't know the area, and what did you do to get yourself familiar with the place?
You know, I just kind of like to go somewhere. Like, if I need to, I'll just ask somebody. Like, I don't really like to plan things out. It's part of the adventure, right? Just walking around finding stuff.
And live on the edge.
Well, you gotta, right? You gotta have some fun. You gotta live on the edge a little bit.
Right. So what type of computer skills did you use at your last job?
None.
None?
None,
There's no
yeah.
computers at all?
No. Well, I didn't. There were computers there, but I didn't use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you able to hook up a computer system?
Like, turn it on?
Turn it on, set up the internet? No?
I could use the internet, but I have no idea how it works or anything.
Okay.
So.
So if you were to rate your skills on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect on computers, where would you fall?
7.
7.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about a time where you went above and beyond the call of duty to help a customer?
You know, most of the time I just try to like stay in the background and not like to try to talk to the customers too much. I didn't know that I'd actually have to talk to customers in this position. I thought I was just driving. I really don't have an example to give you. It's, you know.
Are you comfortable with customers?
I mean, in general, yeah, but if I don't have to talk to them, I would be preferred.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you prefer not to talk to customers?
Yeah.
If possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just ask too many questions, right? Like, customers always asking stuff, like.
Well, in our business, you're always working and dealing with customers all the time, so our expectations is to deliver the best customer service at all times.
I mean, like, I can talk to them if I have to, like I said, but, you know, sometimes it's just too much.
Okay. So let me put you in a situation, actually.
Okay.
So say you were at a customer's home and you had to pick up their products or their merchandise, and they became very upset and actually attempted to prevent you from picking up the merchandise. How would you handle that type of situation?
Was it my fault or their fault?
It's their fault.
Their fault.
They missed payments. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of, they got to come into them, right? Like, if they're not paying their bills, what are you supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do they expect, kind of thing, right?
So, you know, they're very upset. They're kind of raising their voice at you. What do you do in that situation?
You just got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to get that furniture out of there. You got to take it out. Whatever you need to do.
So do whatever is necessary,
Yeah.
right?
It's like that above and beyond kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what happens if you were in a customer's home delivering product and you damaged their house while you were delivering the product? What would you do in that type of situation?
Try to cover it up as quickly as possible. You know, if it's in the wall, you know, stand in front of it until it's time to go, or if it's on the floor, you know, try to put whatever down on top of it so it's not visible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure they can't see it,
Well, if you can't see it, it's not really there.
right? Okay, can you tell me about some of your strengths and some of your weaknesses?
I think I've covered all that, really, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you mentioned a couple.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I mean, that's all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, Adam. Well, what we're doing is we're interviewing several candidates, and we'll be moving forward with the best fit candidate for the role.
Okay.
So we should be making a decision within the next 24 to 48 hours.
All right.
So if you haven't heard back from us within 48 hours, it's because we move forward with other candidates.
Okay.
But feel free if you have any questions to give me a call anytime.
Sweet. Cool.
All
Dude.
right, thanks.
Thanks.
So we just finished watching a delivery driver interview, which was not a good interview. The candidate provided very short answers, was not very detailed with his answers as well, and just throughout the whole interview the energy level was very low, so not a good fit for our team.